Imagine waking up with 20 things to do. You answer emails.
You reply to messages.
You scroll through notifications. You finish a few tiny tasks. At the end of the day, you feel exhausted. But somehow, the most important thing is still unfinished. Why does this happen? Because being busy is not the same as being productive. And one simple method used by presidents, CEOs, and successful people can completely change how you work. It's called the Eisenhower Matrix. Picture your brain like a messy bedroom. Everything is lying on the floor. Homework, laundry, books, food, clothes. Nothing is organized. Now imagine trying to find your keys. It's frustrating. That's exactly what happens when every task in your life feels equally important. Your brain starts treating everything like an emergency. And that's where stress begins. The Eisenhower Matrix was inspired by Dwight D. Eisenhower. He served as a general during World War II. Later, he became President of the United States. He constantly had thousands of decisions to make. One day, he shared an idea that became famous. What is important is seldom urgent, and what is urgent is seldom important. At first, that sounds confusing, but once you understand it, you'll never look at your to-do list the same way again. Imagine a simple square, now divided into 4 smaller squares. That's it. No complicated app, no expensive planner. Just 4 boxes. Every task in your life belongs in one of them. And each box tells you exactly what to do. The first box is urgent and important. These are emergencies, deadlines, crises, problems that need attention right now. Imagine your house is on fire. You don't schedule it for next Tuesday. You deal with it immediately. Examples include finishing a project due today, going to the hospital, fixing a major mistake before a meeting. These tasks deserve your attention first. But here's something interesting. If your entire day is filled with emergencies, something has already gone wrong. Many emergencies started as small tasks that were ignored. That's an important clue. We'll come back to it later. The second box is where successful people spend most of their time. Important, but not urgent. This is the magic box. Exercise, learning, planning, reading, building relationships, practicing new skills, saving money, healthy eating. None of these scream for attention today, but they completely change your future. Think about brushing your teeth. Skipping one day doesn't seem like a big deal. Skip for years. Now you have a huge problem. The same thing happens with almost everything in life. Health, money, career, friendships. Tiny actions today prevent giant problems tomorrow.
Here's the funny part.
Your brain doesn't naturally enjoy this box.
Watching another video feels easier.
Checking your phone feels more exciting.
Doing nothing feels comfortable.
The rewards from important work come later. Our brains love rewards now. That's why this box is often ignored. And that's exactly why so many people live in constant stress. They avoid important work. Eventually, those tasks become urgent. Now they're panicking. The deadline arrives. The exam is tomorrow. The bills are due. The project is late. Today's emergency was yesterday's opportunity. The third box is
urgent,
but not important. This one tricks almost everyone. Someone calls, notifications appear, random meetings, interruptions, other people's priorities.
They demand attention immediately.
But they don't actually move your life forward. Imagine you're writing an important report. Suddenly, your phone buzzes. A message says, "Can you help me with something really quick?"
10 minutes later,
you're watching cat videos. Your report hasn't moved an inch. Urgency stole your focus. This doesn't mean helping others is bad. Sometimes these tasks matter, but many of them can be delegated, delayed, or politely declined. Learning to say no is one of the biggest productivity superpowers. Finally, the fourth box, not urgent.
Not important.
This is where time quietly disappears. Mindless scrolling, watching random videos for hours, refreshing social media every 5 minutes, arguing with strangers online. None of these help your goals. Yet they're surprisingly addictive. Imagine carrying a backpack.
Every pointless activity adds another rock.
One rock doesn't seem heavy, neither do five, but after a while, you're carrying 50 pounds.
And wondering why life feels exhausting.
Now let's see how the 4 boxes work together. Imagine you're planning your day. Exercise, finish taxes, answer emails, watch TV, study for an exam next month. Your first instinct might be to do the easiest task first, but the Matrix tells a different story. Finish taxes. Urgent and important. Do it now. Study for next month's exam. Important but not urgent. Schedule it. Answer emails. Urgent but maybe not important. Limit the time.
Watch TV.
Not urgent, not important. Enjoy it only after everything else is handled. Suddenly,
Your day has structure.
here's where most people make a huge mistake. They spend almost their entire day in box 3. Busy, busy, busy. Meetings, calls, emails, notifications. They feel productive, but they're simply reacting, not creating. Imagine 2 workers. Both stay busy for 8 hours. The first answers messages all day. The second spends 3 focused hours building a new skill. 5 years later. Who has changed more? The difference isn't effort.
It's priority.
Successful people don't necessarily work longer. They protect important work. Many block time on their calendar. They silence notifications, close unnecessary tabs, turn off their phones. Because deep work requires uninterrupted attention. Here's a surprising fact. Most productivity problems aren't caused by laziness. They're caused by confusion. When everything feels important, nothing actually is. The Matrix removes that confusion. Every task gets one clear home. Let's try a quick challenge. Imagine your current to-do list. Don't overthink. Pick 3 tasks. Now ask 2 simple questions. Is it important? Is it urgent? That's it. Immediately. Each task lands inside one of the 4 boxes. Decision made. You might notice something surprising. Many tasks you've been worrying about don't belong in the first box. Some don't belong anywhere near your attention. That's incredibly freeing. The goal isn't eliminating work. The goal is protecting your future. Every hour spent in the important but not urgent box is an investment. It quietly builds a healthier, smarter,
Stronger version of you.
long before anyone notices.
Imagine planting a tree.
The first week, nothing exciting happens. The first month, still nothing impressive. Years later, you finally enjoy the shade. Important work often feels invisible, until one day.
Everyone asks how you became so successful.
The Eisenhower Matrix isn't about doing more. It's about doing what actually matters. Busy people finish tasks. Productive people finish the right tasks. And that tiny difference changes everything. So here's your challenge. Tonight, take a blank sheet of paper. Draw one simple square. Divide it into 4 boxes. Write every task where it truly belongs. Then spend tomorrow protecting box 2. You might be amazed by how different your day feels. Remember, urgent isn't always important. Important isn't always urgent. The people who understand that simple idea gain an enormous advantage.
So,
Which box do you spend most of your time in?
let us know in the comments.
If you enjoyed this simple MS Paint style explanation, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for more videos that make psychology, productivity, and self-improvement simple and fun. Thanks for watching. And remember,
Your future isn't built by what screams the loudest.
it's built by what matters the most.